Alright, Shalom. I'm the brother Tasiyat, coming back with another video. But before I start off, I would like to give all praises and highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Good Millstone. And peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across this world, who has spread his knowledge and truth and sincerity, and may the election be upon your households. God Shalom. Also Shalom to the few sincere sisters out there who are listening. God, so what I want to make a video about is concerning Deuteronomy chapter 4, starting at verse 5, because it speaks about the statutes, okay, and the commandments that we are supposed to keep. And the Lord Yahweh, okay, the Most High Yahweh, gave these commandments to Moses, okay, and Moses then therefore gave it to the Israelites for them to keep it, okay. But there's a reason for it, of course, because when we keep this, okay, we prolong our lives, okay, we show the Most High that we are willing to serve Him, plus we keep His name and our name, we keep it in a good reputation, okay, in the eyes of ourselves, in the eyes of these other nations also, okay, because the other nations will also see like, hey, wait a minute, they're keeping some good laws, man. Their laws are perfect, okay, and upright, okay. So people that say you don't have to keep the laws anymore, that is a lie, okay. Like in the book of Matthew, it says, if you teach others to not keep the law, you are going to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, the lowest of the lowest in the kingdom of heaven. All right. So we still have to keep the laws to the best of our abilities, plus having faith. Okay, faith without works is death, like the scripture says in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 26, if I'm correct, and in James chapter 1, if I'm correct, or chapter 2. Okay, so without further ado, I want to go into Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Okay, so Salakia. So when we go a little bit more in depth into the word statutes, statuten in het Nederlands, in het Dutch we say statuten, statutes, okay, with the H 2706. It says in the outline of biblical usage, it says statute, ordinance, limit. Okay, when we go to number E, it says prescribed limit, boundary. So the statutes are our boundaries to keep us on the right path. Okay, and if you go over these boundaries or go across this limit, you know, that is like death. You know, that is death awaiting for you. Okay, so I looked up the word limit also, and it says here limit, a point or level beyond which something does not or may not extend or pass. Okay, a restriction on the size or amount of something permissible or possible. Now in the Dutch it says grens, limiet, beperken, begrenzen. Okay, so a limit is something that you cannot should not be crossing, right? Like when you have, for example, a soccer match, okay, a soccer field. The soccer field has also its lines in which the game is being played, so to speak, you know. So just like that, we also have the lines in which we have to stay, you know, in order for this thing to continue. And if you go outside of the lines, you know, what does the referee do? He stops the game, you know. So for us, going out of the lines, out of the boundaries, is not just stopping the game, is, you know, is death awaiting for you. All right. So the Most High gave us these laws, these statutes, and these commandments to also keep us holy, which the word holy means separate, okay? Heilig in the Dutch. We are supposed to be separate in our ways, okay, from all the other nations and all the other heathens out there, all right? Because they was also serving other gods, so to speak, which are demons, but we serve the true power of the creator of the whole universe, which is Yahweh, through the name of His Son Yahushai. Okay. So it says here, verse 6, keep therefore and do them. Let me also go to the word judgment. Salakia. Judgment. It says here H 4941 in the Hebrew, if I'm correct, is mashapat. Okay, in the Hebrew you read from right to the left. You see the symbols, so it's mashapat. And in the outline of biblical usage, it says judgment, justice, ordinance, judgment, act of deciding a case, place, court, seat of judgment, process, procedure, litigation before judges. Okay, so let's look up that word, litigation. Let me see. If I'm correct, it has something to do also with the advocate. But let me see. Litigation. Oh, sorry. Litigation. Meaning the process of taking legal action. Process. Okay. The process of taking legal action. Okay. So it says here, case, cause, present for judgment, sentence, decision of judgment, execution, justice. Okay, so it's very important for us to go also into the meaning of words, because they get a deeper understanding of this. Okay, of what is written in the scriptures. So verse 6, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. So we have a good name in the eyes of the heathens, and we make the name of Yahweh Bashem Yashai also have a good reputation in the eyes of the heathens. Okay, because we are keeping His laws and His ways. Okay, Salakia. So verse 7: for what nation is there so great, who had the Most High so nigh unto them, as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon Him for? And what nation is there so great, that had statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which is set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons, and thy sons' sons. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to be following. All right, we are supposed to be following the instructions in the scriptures, and keep them and do them, and teach them to our children. Okay, teach them to our children, because that is how we keep ourselves holy, separate from wickedness and from the other nations. Okay, so basically, for now, that is it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do another video where I go in deeper into the subject of having a good reputation upon your name. Okay, because there are a lot of scriptures concerning that, to keep your name very good. So let me just grab this one. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 1: a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. Okay, so it's very important that people, when they think about you, when they see you in front of them, when they think about the acts that you have done, that they have positive things to say about you. Okay, so without further ado, Deuteronomy 4 chapter 5 and 6, like I said, I hope it's a bit more clearer, and we should still keep the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. Okay, and I quoted Ephesians chapter 2 verse 26. Oh, it's not 26. Let me see. It's Ephesians chapter 1. It's one in the Ephesians. Let me see. Faith and works. Faith and works. What is it? Not Ephesians. Oh, it is James. Ah, yeah, it's James. Sorry, it's James. See all of James. I pen to clipboard. Okay, James chapter 2 verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So just like a person is dead when his spirit is not in him, in the body, that is how you are dead also if you only have faith or if you only have works. Okay, it's also not supposed to be that you only follow the law and don't have faith in Yahushua. It is a combination of them both. So don't let people tell you otherwise. But we just try to do our best, okay, to follow the ordinances, to follow the limits, the boundaries that the Most High has put for us to keep us holy. Okay, so I hope that it was edifying, and I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akyam across this world, who has spent his knowledge and truth as a surety, and may the election be upon your households. God Shalom.